Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on Palantir just 5 days ago, to be precise on March the 20th of this year. And as you can see right here, the price of this asset was at roughly $86.1 mark. And my main assumption was that this asset hit accumulation point, and this was a perfect setup to have at least 15 to 20% of potential profit. And guys, take a look right here. We were at $86.1 somewhere at this point, and from my previous video, from the point when I made my previous video, this asset gained about 10% to its value within just 5 days. But from the accumulation point, guys, as you can see, we didn't hit our stop loss order, and from the accumulation point, depending on the average price, this asset gained up to 15%. And I have to admit that it is not the end. In just several minutes, I will show you what price targets we have on the table. And guys, as you can see, it is the perfect example of the power of technical analysis. And if you want to know more about technical analysis, if you want to enhance your trading skills, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to join my Patreon account. And guys, for now there is not so many people inside the Discord group. Let me show you a sneak peek of my group. I do pretty much on a daily basis a lot of analysis on different assets. I make market updates pretty much daily. I explain to my patrons their setups, and I also do a lot of technical analysis on demand. As you can see, just recently I made several videos. It is quite long videos for the ticker symbols MAAT, SEDG, SOFI, IBIT, XPeng, WTI, SPY, QQQ, COCOR, Palantir, Rocket Lab, HIMS, Wix, and many others. On top of that, guys, I do tutorials, how to see the marketing details, how do you know what type of setups you might use, and so on and so forth. That is why, guys, feel free to join my Patreon account, and we have a limited, basically it is 7 place remaining for the gold tier membership, and on top of all the information that I give to my Discord access members, you will have a weekly 30-minute Zoom call one-on-one with me, and you can ask anything. And on top of that, guys, I will teach you my course of technical analysis for online traders, and this is a crucial part of this offer.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
So guys, and let's zoom out to a daily time frame, and let's turn off all the tools. Guys, I have to say that this asset is forming its retracement pattern, and we might have a couple of options how the next couple of weeks might evolve in terms of its price targets. And definitely I will show you my very precise technical analysis and crucial points on Palantir within just several minutes. But for now, let's take a look at fundamentals. First of all, guys, I want to show you quite interesting detail. If you type on Palantir in Google search bar PLTR stock and switch to news tab folder, we have a lot of news that are quite bullish on Palantir, and I have to admit that this is not a coincidence with its price action. It corresponds with the technical analysis, and I showed you multiple times that you have to rely on the technical crucial points first of all, and then, despite any narrative from the broader market and for the certain asset, you should know and you definitely can identify the most probable direction of its next movement. And let me show you quite interesting updates from our Nitrazy Twitter account. I highly encourage you to take a closer look at his Twitter account, because he consistently publishes the most recent news on Palantir. And let me show you just a couple of them. 2 days ago he wrote this: is Palantir being used by Dodge? A few reflections. 1. Palantir has been built for this. Since its origins, Palantir has excelled in integrating with complexity and spotting anomalies. The ontological view allows one to identify where value is created or destroyed. To identify waste at scale, you need to the ontology of the government agencies. And guys, I have to admit that his tweet is very interesting, and it explains this tweet, explains why potentially Palantir might be used or already used in the Dodge system, in the Dodge agency. And definitely, guys, I think Palantir was created for this job, and potentially we might see an update from the fundamental standpoint in this field as well. On top of that, guys, I want to show you that it is not the only partnership for Palantir. Let me show you right here. This tweet was published on March 25th, and it says Palantir partners with Everfox. Everfox will utilize Palantir's mission manager to enhance the deployment and manager of third-party software within secure environments. Deals, deals, deals. And guys, we can find a lot of new contracts for Palantir, and I have to admit that it is a snowball effect, pure snowball effect, when the new contracts are coming, and all contracts pretty much cannot be cancelled. It is a very, very important point to understand with Palantir. That is why, guys, Palantir has one of the strongest balance sheet on the market right now. On top of that, let me show you this quite interesting update. Emir M Type F Capital wrote this. PLTR, former competitor to Palantir, says Palantir is the next Nvidia, and paying these multiples today will still make you a big winner unless management drops the ball. Cites a huge lead on everyone else in the AI space. And he refers to the tweet that was written by Alpha Sense, and let me show you just a couple of details. Interview with a former PLTR competitor explaining how deep government ties and real-time AI capabilities build a lasting competitive edge. And guys, definitely it is very, as I already mentioned, it is very important to understand how so-called sticky Palantir's contracts are, because once you signed this contract, it is very difficult to cancel it, because on the one hand, it is definitely improves your ability to be more effective on the market, despite the industry that you are working on. And the second part is that if you already use these some kind of products of Palantir, like Foundry or any other products, it is very difficult to cancel this contract, because you cannot have any other products on the market that might give you at least some similar results. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell, and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, from the technical standpoint, Palantir is still forming its retracement pattern, and we have couple of options how this pattern might look like. We potentially might have just a simple zigzag as an A, B, and C correction, and we have couple of options how deep the C level might be and what might be the highest price target for the top of the B wave. And guys, I have to say that the higher the B wave goes, the most likely outcome for the C wave that it will not break this bottom. And potentially you have two more options. If the retracement to the upside will land somewhere in between golden pocket range, the level in between 100 and let's say $106 to $114.5. In this case, we might have the truncated C wave, and this might be just a part of its sideways movement in A, B, C, D, and E correction. And right after all 5 waves formed, we might see the breakout to the upside. And another, the most bullish option is following. We might have the entire bottom of the 4th wave right here. And in this case, guys, we are heading to the major target for Palantir that might land somewhere in between $170 to $236 mark. But for now, it is too early to make this assumption, because, guys, in general, this retracement from its all-time high to this lowest point, it lasts just 23 days, and it grew to this point basically several years. And I have to admit that you cannot rely on this movement to the upside for that lasts about 777 days, and with this tiny retracement of just 23 days. That is why, guys, I think we have to see more complicated structure, but let's dig deeper inside the most recent price action. And if it is just a simple ABC correction, guys, we have to see 3 or 5 waves in the A wave, then 3 waves into the B wave, and 5 waves into the C wave. And this is, let me show you like this. This is the most common outcome for ABC. This might be an A wave, a B wave, and we are heading to the C wave. And we have 3 waves in our A wave. We have 3 waves, clear 3 waves in our B wave. And guys, take a look right here. The most recent movement to the upside from our accumulation point is this one. Potentially, this is the first wave, this is the second, potentially this or a little bit higher price target for the top of the third wave. Then we will have a retracement to the fourth wave and potentially another leg to the upside that will complete the, wait a second, I will show you the top of our C wave. That will be the top of our B wave right here. And why I think the third wave might be a little bit higher, internal third wave, because of the price action that we can see right here. It is some kind of triangle pattern, and usually these patterns appears in the fourth waves. This means, guys, internally we potentially might have somewhere here might be the first wave, second, third, fourth, and fifth. Let's downgrade the scale and wait a second. And if it is the case, we have to hit at least $100 mark with this top, then another retracement to the fourth wave, and another movement to the upside to complete the fifth wave. Or, if my assumption is correct, we might see the completion. Oh, wait a second, another option is following. We might see the completed third wave at this point. And in this case, this might be the bottom of the fourth wave, and we might see only one wave to the upside, but it doesn't change anything for Palantir, because we might land somewhere in between $100 and $100 and let's say $15 mark. And how you can catch this top, guys, I explained it in my Patreon group, and if you want to know more about it, please join my Patreon. And for the value of just half a cup of coffee a day, you will be able to drastically enhance your trading skills. So I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium